So we are in Goodwill trying to look for a mirror. So this 28-inch mirror, because it's so we are in Goodwill trying to look for a mirror, a circular mirror. We have been to a few stores, but we haven't been able to find anything just yet. And I don't think we see that here. Oh, I like these chairs. These chairs. I like the texture. It goes with the fabric. It goes with my dining room details. Okay, and as you see, I have my partner in DIY crime here. You may have seen her in one of our other videos painting in the dining room area. Let's see. Oh, that plum? Looking at these. She likes that. That definitely goes with our dining room area. So we have these two bases that I can turn into some nice stone texture look bases to put on the entryway console. And then these are pretty, but I don't like too much like the price for what I'm getting. I think I can go buy that brand new for that price. So we can wait for that. This is pretty. I like the design on this. That's pretty. Let's see now. We can't just walk past things that could potentially go with this area, right? Because what about the decor? Because I wanted to save. I wanted to be more on a budget, more budget factoring in the space. He's picking up little odds and ends. You gotta watch him because he likes to pick up stuff and try to buy it behind your back. We're trying to stay on a budget, on a strict budget, because I also want to fit in my bathroom project here in a bit, but I'm being careful with my budget here. Do you see anything? No. This is what we have here. You like that? What would you use that for? Huh? Tell them what you would use it for.
My car.
She said she would use that for her car. I don't know which car she's talking about. My daughter knows I work out all the time, so she was looking at these. I like the price, but I need something that has more cushion for these knees. Okay. And then they have the Easter stuff out. All that nice greenery. That Easter stuff. But we are focusing on the entryway DIY for now. As you can see, it was very blank. So we had to fill the space. And while we're filling the space, I'm not going to fill myself with all these projects and try to fit Easter in. So for now, and my kids are bigger, so they don't really get enthused about the baskets, the Easter baskets anymore. We used to do it for them every year, but now they're not as enthused about the baskets anymore.
Why don't you give us the baskets?
We
don't even care about Easter no more.
No, you guys don't care about Easter.
Well, yes, we do. Y'all don't even have the
She said we, but I have to ask the other two. I'm not sure if what she's saying is fully correct.
Oh, sure.
Either way, they did not have the mirrors or a mirror. So we are on our way to Home Depot. Yes. We're on our way to another Home Depot. We went to, there's two Home Depots near us, and we went to one of them, and they did not have the slatted panel. They didn't have the slatted panel board. So now we're going to another Home Depot, and we saw that they did have it, and hopefully they do have it, because as you know, a lot of times the home improvement stores say they have it online, but when you go into the store, it's always a different story. So we're gonna see if they have it in here. Hopefully they do. Fingers crossed. We switched it up a little bit because we saw how we could kind of divide this wall in half with a different design look and touch and feel, so we can have more character for the wall. So we're gonna see how that looks. If we end up not liking it, or that ends up not being the thing that our vision saw, but in real life, in reality, it doesn't look like what we wanted to look like, we will be coming back to get more.
We'll tear it down. We will tear it down.
Okay, you
Down.
heard. You heard it from the big guy over here.
Deconstruct.
Okay, so now we are headed into Home Depot. Man, you know what? Would it be wrong for me to bring my tea? I'm drinking green tea right now because I just had 2 cookies and I am trying to eat healthier for a healthy body, healthy mind. So I want to definitely make sure I stay healthy. I had 2 cookies. I'm gonna work that off later. But anywho, we are now at Home Depot. We are at the place where we get the stuff and build it. I'm so sorry if my audio is a little bit or not intact like it was in the other video. We lost our microphones, so our mics. So unfortunately, you know when you have to do a video and you just really have to do a video? Well, that's what's happening. And so, yeah, hopefully the audio quality isn't so bad. Yeah, I have new mics coming, the same ones, because I love the quality in those. So I'm gonna get some new audio or mics coming in very soon. I do have some other audio mics that I got from Amazon, but I don't like that quality of sound in that. But hey, I might be using that. But for now, I have to make video work with what we have and what we'll do. Can't always be perfect. Right, Liz? Yeah. She's so goofy girl. But yeah, so we are here, as you can see, with the boards, and we are looking. Oh, my husband says he sees it. Oh, I see it on the cart. Here we are.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well,
You can ask the lumber guy.
Well, here goes the slatted board, and they say that it's bought. So, you think they want to share it with us?
Those are all chipped and everything anyway.
Oh, these are chipped?
Yeah, they're in bad shape.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, I don't mind.
Yeah, because I'm going to cut it off.
Yeah, we're going to cut.
Somebody already bought those.
They already bought it, yeah. Yeah, I would just keep it.
Because it said it's 16 in stock.
Well.
But that's not even 16.
Well, you know how that is. The quantity on there is different from what they actually have on hand. So, well, we might be in luck, people. We might be in luck. With, we might be in luck. Ooh. They have some. Oh, that's big. That's bigger than what I thought.
4x8.
So we found the paneling board, and we are about to take one of these panel boards home. We've been all around the world looking for these panel boards, and we finally found it. And there was a time where that material was out of stock for a few weeks. Go figure. Now, when we were previously looking for these slatted panels, when we were previously looking at them, not to buy, but when we previously looked at them, there were so many in stock. And now they were selling like hotcakes. The big man has retrieved the slatted board paneling. Yay! And I have my tea. You excited?
Walked off.
Are you, what?
They just walked off and left it in my hands. My girls.
Wow. Wow. Well, we figured you were big dog.
Oh.
Big dog over here. He always got it. No, don't touch the board. I got it.
I handled it.
You did. I think you did a really good
No,
job.
it's not like.
I think you did a really good job for something so heavy like that. How many pounds does that weigh? Like 300?
4, 5.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Grab it on the end, on the corner.
She is taking her attempt at it. Let's see.
Lift.
And she got her cup in her hand
She
too.
lifted it.
Uh-oh.
She lifted
Okay. How strong are you?
I did not. Nope.
Liz, you felt like you did something. Okay. All right, we have secured the slatted board. I'm excited. Going back home and possibly popping him on in place. We may go to one more place to see where we can find the circle mirror that we're looking for. I'd like 30-inch circle mirror, but we might have to go with 24-inch. I'm not sure, but I'd like a 30-inch at a good price because I'm on a budget. So we did what now?
All around the world, but we got it.
All around the world, but we got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we made it to Walmart, and we're here because I'm trying to find that circular mirror that we've been looking all over the place for. Okay, this is why we don't take kids to the store. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, well, you better get to work, girl. Your birthday? Girl, it's a whole... Never mind. Whole year before her birthday comes back around, but that's besides the point. So we're in here to go and find either a curved mirror or... Oh, that's pretty. I just love Drew Barrymore. A beautiful brand, home brand. And this is a fluted TV stand. The fluted board look. TV stand is cute. But I love her stuff. Like, she's growing. I love that she's growing, and I love her how she just... I love her decor. And she also has kitchen appliances. So, and we have a few of those in our kitchen. But right now, getting back on topic, we are looking for the curved mirror. Again, I'm on a budget, so I'm gonna go back over there and look for it, but something that I saw over there. Okay, yes. So that's what I was talking about, something curved like that wall mirror. Oh, yes. Yes, I like that better than that. So, what's that one? That one. Yes. Here we're looking at. Oh, that's big. So that's almost 30 inches.
28.
So that's a 28-inch mirror. It's pretty big. I like the sleekness. I like the gold. That could work. Looks like it's $39. Okay, so we are back home, And we have our board laid out. Husband is outside making everything, making all the cuts. We already have our baseboard cut over here on this side over here. And then I have put some decor together because I like to see and arrange my decor. I think that's the most important part when everything is together. This is the console that my husband turned into this beautiful console. So we're gonna cover all of that with the slated board. So he's gonna cover all that with the slated panel, and then all of this wall here is gonna pretty much be bare. So he's coming in with another baseboard. What's that for? The other side? Okay. So he's got both sides cut. So now we're gonna go ahead and take up the existing baseboard that was already there. Yeah. And I think that baseboard makes it look really, like it elongates the wall even more. I have a mirror that I'm excited to paint. We didn't really find any mirrors in the store. We didn't find a mirror at the price point that I wanted to find a mirror. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I have for right now, because I do have a mirror. It does have the circular curvature to it. And it does tie in with the space. So later on down the road, if I want to change it out, I'll do that. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the trim of that gold, because that's what our desired look calls for. Or I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint those, because I already have the metallic spray paint can, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray the rim of that. We have been working at my mother-in-law's house, his mom, and we've been doing her landscape, refreshing her whole landscape in her front yard for the spring. So that was exciting. And she loves her space. She loves what it's come to. I mean, it is a transformation. It does look really good around there. We redid the side. I'll show some clips, but we redid the side. We put some nice spring annual flower beds, or flowers in the flower beds. And then we spruced things up with mulch and the rock. What is that? What kind of rock is river rock? We spruced it up with some river rock, and we put new side down. I think I said that already. And then we adjusted her gate because it didn't work in that space. And then what else did we do? We made her a walkway that goes to her existing gate. We made her a nice little walkway. What kind of walkway? A flagstone. A nice flagstone walkway. And it looks really, really good. We put caps on her brick, her existing brick. She already had the brick there. And then there were some areas, because she's got a pretty big yard space. So in some of those areas, we went ahead and did with some nice landscape, brick landscape, and then added the caps on the top. So that was really nice. She loved it. She's enjoying her space, and everything is looking really, really good around there. Now we're back to our entryway project, and I'm so excited. And that's why I was saying in the other video, that I hope it doesn't take us a long time to finish this entryway, because there's so much that we do. And so we have a few more other projects that we're about to start with some other customers, some other clients of ours. If you don't know, we do home improvement and we do landscape. That is our business. We do that. And so we love and enjoy doing these projects. So we just thought that we'd come in our home now that we found time to go ahead and really enjoy our space. You know, we used to do a whole lot of Airbnbs, and now we're just trying to, what we've seen, you know, throughout the years of doing Airbnbs, now we're the ones who want our home to look like an Airbnb. I mean, to enjoy the space. So we're excited to continue to do these projects, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this mirror and get it all wrapped up. So I am arranging these flowers here, trying to situate them the way I want them to be situated. I am working with what I have here because I have a lot of different decor items that I've taken from other places and spaces within the house. So now I'm just trying to gather them and trying to put them together so I can put them in the space on that console so we can have a really nice presentation there. So I have these, but I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I do want them to show. Let me show you what I've done here. I put these arrangements together, and the height, we have some height here. That's what we want. We want some height. And then we have a plant to go with it, a fern plant. I've got my beads for some boldness, some darker color. And then I've got my slated board, my small slated board, and then a little bit of green for a little bit of spring decor. I think this is it. Okay, so here's how I want this to look. I want this to come up out the decor, maybe like that high, so you can see around it. So I wanted to create something that looked a little bit dark within this white arrangement, flower arrangement. So I'm going to snip these pieces off to the height that I think will work best for the arrangement. There we go. That one fell. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. Okay, not very easy to do with this. Let me not bend it. Will it? Nope. Yeah, the scissors are definitely better. Okay. And then we're gonna cut this one, this last one. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of the pieces. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I want this to have some height to it. So, hopefully we can get some height here. And then we're just gonna space it out a little bit. And then I have a couple of more. I'll put this in between here a little bit. There you go. And then I have one more. See how that's looking. I don't know. We'll have to see when everything comes together. My husband is cutting the board now, so it's pretty excited to get that done. We have another project tomorrow, so that's why we're trying to get this done, because it's like we're always in between projects, but we are making this a priority to get done. So, but we are also not in a rush. Not in a rush. We just want it all to be done in a timely manner. So this is what we look like here. I'm not sure when we put everything in its place, I'm gonna see how this all comes together. But so far, I think I like this. So far, you know how when you put something together and then you're trying to see if you like it or not. So I'm just going with the flow. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I like this, but I can only tell when I put it in the space. So we'll see when it goes into the space, but right now I like everything that I've gathered here, and I think it looks pretty nice. So we're gonna go with this, and then I might take these purple things out, but I think these purple arrangements out. But the only reason why I like it and I want to keep it is because if you know about my dining room area, we just renovated or upgraded it, and we painted the walls, we put slates on it, you see the slate look, we put the nice big mirror there, did some ceiling lights, and we just did the whole 9 in here. And you can go back to that video and watch that. I mean, that was a beautiful transformation. So, but I have a plum rogue wall. I did plum rogue for some boldness in the space, and it turned out beautiful. Oh, so I love it, I love it, I love it. I know this ties into the space. And another thing, you know what? I didn't notice, but and you can catch this in another video too, when I did the frames, right? That frame video where I recreated some frames that I had. It was in the kitchen, a spoon and a fork, right? And I recreated those pictures. If you go back and you watch that video, you'll see the little, these little, I don't know what you call them, but you'll see these little arrangements that I actually glued for a 3D effect to the frame. Yeah, to that picture frame. So go back and watch that video, because then you can see why I kind of like, my creativity drew me to this, because I have that in my framework. So I think that's pretty cool. You can see like subtle transitions of, you know, everything throughout the space. And I think I really, really like that. I like how everything is coming together. You know, when I first started doing the decor in this area and throughout my house, everything does tie in, but I'm learning and I'm seeing that I put things in places that now I know where to put it at, and it's tying in so well. And I don't know if I know where to put them at, more so than everything is just going together so well. So this is nice. But here we are, and this is what I'm gonna do for the arrangement. The console is not so big, so I don't want all kind of things on top of the console. I'm still trying to leave it for some airy space, an airy look, still tie in, but we still get, you know, kind of like a minimalistic feel. So I'm excited to put this in the space and see how that looks. Let's get back to the piano board. Okay, so we already made the cutouts or the drops so that we can cut these little these pieces out. This was for this piece right here is for the outlet, and this piece right here is for the vent. So we're gonna go ahead and get it cut with the oscillator so we can have a nice clean cut. To get even cleaner on lines, we may use the jigsaw. So we're gonna get to work. So we like this wall so very much. It looks so nice here. I mean, that gives, I mean, all this wall, I kept saying we got wall. There's so much wall in here. So I'm so excited to see that this wall paneling looks so good. I mean, look at how we put this whole thing together. We still have more painting to do, but man, this is amazing. Excuse my background over here in my office area, but this looks so good. I love it. I'm gonna get a base for that so you can see that. You're gonna be able to see that in the next video. But this is so nice. That's the vase I was working on yesterday. It came out really nice. I actually do like the little faux berries that I couldn't say yesterday for some reason. But overall, I really like the space and it came out so nice. I really like it. My husband did the little console. He made that come to life. That cost $0. We found that on the side of the road and he brought it to life. So that looks so beautiful in the space. It's perfect. It fits perfect. And some of the other decor pieces I had laying around the house, so I have that already. I already bought the pampas plants from way earlier in the project when we were in the living room area building out the fireplace. So we did that earlier on. But all in all, I really like this. We were trying to see if the one panel half wall would give this wall a little bit of character and how we would like it. And we think that it's better, everyone in the house, my kids too, they think that it's better to carry this wall all the way through. So that's what we're gonna do. So you'll see that in the next video. But this is, so far, this is what we have. And yeah, this is progress. Obviously, you know, with all of the other projects that we're working on in between, it's taking some time to get it all the way finished. So, you know, bear with us. We are not trying to really rush this project, but we are trying to get it done, right, in a timely manner. So, but this is beautiful. It's coming out amazing. So in the next video, you'll see that we are going to make this wall paneling go all the way, the slatted wall panel go all the way and stop right here. I was debating whether or not to go all the way to this wall here. I'm like, man, there's wall all over the place. And I thought that if we did that, the contrast of the tan would bounce off from this wall to the color of this slatted panel look. So we are still bouncing off ideas and trying to see what we're gonna do. But overall, if it doesn't travel, if the slatted wall look doesn't travel all the way down this wall, I'm not mad. Long as we get it to flow all the way toward, or all the way coverage, fill this area here with the slatted wall panel, I think we're gonna come out to a look that we love in this space. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you like, you know, the one panel, the two-tone wall look, or do you think we should go all the way with the wall paneling? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe if you're watching this video and you liked it and you enjoyed it. And we appreciate everyone for coming by and commenting, subscribing to our videos. We love you guys, and we will see you in the next one.